All right, it's 2026. For no particular reason, this is just happenstance, okay? I'm not playing favorites with any of my viewers here, okay? But my good friend David Ortman, and I love that you write me your suggestions, sir. Yeah, David introduced me to Roy Clark. And I was doing a recap video of 2025, and I saw that, I didn't know this. I'm sure I've told you guys before, but I try to not look at the views and I know that putting things on YouTube, I should care about some of the analytics and whatnot. I am so hyper focused on success. I'm a salesperson for my day job for technology. Love the company I work for, but I am so focused on outcomes and my performance that I can't make YouTube I can't focus on that stuff here on YouTube. Doing this has become more of an escape for me. So it wasn't until that recap video and now doing this that I realized some of my top performing videos ever are of when we have checked out Roy Clark. All right, so I got this request. You see this? This is weird. Why was my hair so curly when I cut it this time? So this was the first time I heard of Roy Clark, and this video from August 15, 2024, it got 1.6 million views. So you guys love Roy Clark. We've had some great times with Roy Clark. And apparently there is a version of Roy Clark playing Malagueña on a 12-string guitar. So this is Roy Clark's Mesmerizing Malagueña Live. The link is in the description that we are checking out. And David, you told me that I needed to check this out. You actually gave me some context here. Let's read it. And again, to all of you, while I read David's notes here, comment down below, why are you here? What does Roy Clark mean to you, his music, these performances? Essentially, let me know why you're coming to hang out with me, but welcome back, man. Playing on a 12-string Ovation Adamas guitar in 1993 in his own theater in Branson, Missouri, he would have been 60 years old here. About 3/4 of the way through it, this instrumental, when he is really strumming hard on the guitar, it sounds like there are two guitars playing. But trust me, it is only Roy playing this song, no one else. I'm just amazed that he can still play the song this well at the age of 60 years old. My right hand and forearm would have been in a lot of pain. Well, I've gotten angry at this man and his guitar playing before. Let's do it again. Let me just take a quick sip of my Yerba Mate. Check out the description down below to find a sponsor and friend of the channel, Yerba Mate Lab, if you want to start drinking a great coffee alternative, and it's just so much better for you. Me being South American, this is what we drink, but anyway. Let's do this.
I love to do that to him. Now, he'll worry about that until morning. Now, I have a problem here. My main problem is the shape of the back of this guitar and the shape of the front of me. Because you can tell from the side view, they're not going to fit. One of them ought to pooch in. But this is a Spanish-flavored song I'd like to try for you that flew up from Cuba about 9 years ago, and I put it in a fruit jar and watered it. It never would grow, so I picked
What? Okay, wait.
Song I'd like to try for you that flew up from Cuba about 9 years ago, and I put it in a fruit jar and watered it. It never would grow, so I picked
He's
Don't
such
start
a
murmuring
good,
to yourself.
He's such a good entertainer,
I'm getting ready
dude.
to pick it again. If you're
Wow.
taking notes, the name of it is Malagueña.
Malagueña?
Lest I don't know what I'll remember. M-A-L-A-Gueña.
Man, he's so cool. There it is. I'm gonna trade it up for you guys. Do you know how hard it is to solo and pick like that on a 12 string? Wow. Oh, that sounds so cool, bro. This is the part that I can never do, I think. I'm gonna wake up my son. I feel like they should have let that breathe a little longer, man. Okay, so that's how he ended his performance. My wife just texted me, is everything okay? Let me talk to my wife through the video. No, I'm not okay. I'm worried I've used this joke before, but it's how I feel. There's a scene in Good Will Hunting where the dude who plays the physicist in Avengers and the Thor movies, he's the professor that Will Hunting just shows up. And the professor says, I just wish I never, he regrets having ever learned of Will, just knowing that he's out there. I want to bring up from this original, geez, he looks different. So this is when I first learned of Roy Clark. And what's interesting about that to hear, I experienced my favorite feeling when we record a video on the channel. I forgot that I hit record and I was just in his spell. You could hear a pin drop in this performance. Let's rewind it back. Right here, this is a really quiet portion. Such a good use of dynamics, right? something to keep you listening, but now he's gonna just start hammering this thing again, right? I think this is what happens here. It sounds beautiful on the 12 string. Let me bring me up a little bit. Beautiful. The way he's just slapping, absolutely slapping those strings. Yeah, I've never really tried to play like Cuban Mexican music like that. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I still have nightmares of the first time I watched him play this portion of the song. Let's see. I'm looking for when I'm seeing both of his thumb. This is so weird seeing me. Arden, I can't tell, but I think this is where he does the, yeah. The first time I ever heard him do this. Shut up, Sebastian. I became so angry. Okay, I was wondering how long he went, because now that he did it on the 12th string here, it sounded, oh. That's a master guitarist, a master of life. He knows, look, he's a comedian and an incredible guitarist. He just understands human psychology so well. He knows how to capture your attention and then kind of ease you in there, keep you there for a moment, and then again, just shock you into, he knows how to walk you through, have you experience something. I can't even talk right now, man. Oh, this man is such a legend. He's such a legend. I'm going to be putting the link to this video and to the channel that put it for everybody, Bring Back My Yesterday. What a beautiful name for a channel, by the way, Bring Back My Yesterday, bringing some of these things to our memory. Thank you for doing this. This is how you know that this guy is great. I just feel happy now, really, really happy. Comment down below. This is how we're going to, end this video. Why does experiencing a master bring us to this state of mind and peace like this? Why do you think that happens? I genuinely just feel so calm after just seeing someone perform something so masterfully, and it feels fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining again. Happy New Year. We'll do a live stream. I'm going to start live streaming maybe once a month. And then the next one, let's see if I can play Malagueña for you guys by that time, because I still can't figure out that part. I've always been able to figure pretty much anything out on the guitar. After a lot of practice, I am not able to learn that part. And so all that then happens is when I watch him so joyfully play that, it's fine. It makes me happy. Thank you, Sir Ortman. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me again. Till the next one, guys.